Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Let's talk about 10 benefits that you might not be aware of. Now, sometimes I'll find these articles online and I just want to share them with you to bring it to your awareness. There might be one of the 10 that either is relevant to your situation or you might not know about it, and it's just nice to kind of have that arrow in the quiver, if you know what I mean. Now, wanted to jump into it, but before I do, I wanted to throw out a special thank you to a few super comments that we got, and I just wanted to say thank you to Tia Marjeta. I'm sure I butchered it. I'm so sorry. Tia Marjeta. I'm thinking Marjeta, Marjeta, something like that. I'm assuming I am horrible. I mean, if you've watched this at any time, for any amount of time, you know that, that's me. So here we go. But give me some math. I'll do some good things with some math. All right. Brian Daniels, thank you as well. Thank you so much, both of you, Tia and Brian. I really appreciate your support, as well as Wild Willie to you. Thank you. I really appreciate you three so much. Thank you so much for the super comment in the chat. I really do super appreciate it. All right, so let's jump into this. The 10 benefits here on veteran.com, they have listed out 10 veterans benefits you may not have heard about. And I wanted to go through it. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it. The two asks are really, look, hit the thumbs up and let the video run. Those two things will help put this into the hands of those that need it. All right, so I'll read the beginning part here, and then we'll dive right into the list. Many veterans know about the basic healthcare and education benefits available to them through the Department of Veterans Affairs. Numerous other programs exist to help veterans and their families with valuable benefits, like financial assistance for medical care. Even within the healthcare and education programs, there are little-known benefits to improve the lives of veterans and help ease the financial burden of medical care or other expenses. Here are 10 veteran benefits you may not have heard about yet. Again, this is on veteran.com and sharing it with you here today. All right, so first one they have listed is long-term care. Long-term care. And it says, long-term care is expensive but often necessary in old age. Through the Aid and Attendance Program, veterans are eligible for financial help to cover the cost of nursing homes, assisted living programs, and other long-term care options. Couples can receive up to $25,000, actually it says here $25,020 a year, and surviving spouses of veterans may be eligible for up to $1,318 per month or $15,816 per year to cover their own long-term care costs. Can everyone receive long-term care through VA's Aid and Attendance Program? To receive long-term care through the VA's Aid and Attendance Program, you must be eligible for basic VA pension first. So if your income is over a certain limit, you may not be eligible for long-term care coverage. Now, the whole purpose of going through a list of not commonly known benefits is to raise awareness. Okay, it's high-level overview. If it's something you need or a loved one needs, reach out to an accredited representative either at the county level or state level and have them give you more information. All right, moving on. Next one, caregiver support. If you choose to take care of an ailing veteran at home, the Department of Veterans Affairs offers a caregiver support program. While this program doesn't offer financial support for caregivers, it does provide access to a free support line and caregiver support coordinator that can help you identify and navigate helpful benefits. Next one, death benefits. When a veteran dies, families have a few unique benefits available to them. You can request a flag to drape over the casket and a presidential memorial certificate to honor your loved one's service. The Department of Veterans Affairs also provides free headstones or grave markers and also medallions. There's some other things that kind of falls under the grave marker piece. I did want to touch on the Presidential Memorial Certificate. It's a great piece of memorabilia, really, for your loved one, memorializing them, in fact, because that's what it is. It's a nice hardstock paper. It's pretty thick. It has a lithographed style signature of whoever the current president is. So you can't go back in time and say, you know, I want President Reagan or I want President Kennedy or George Washington, right, to sign it. You can't go back in time. It's whoever's currently in office signs, has that lithograph signature on that Presidential Memorial Certificate. Now, here's kind of the cool thing with it is you could order a Presidential Memorial Certificate for family members that have passed, you know, many years ago. And you can order as many as you'd like. If you need 10 of them because you want to sprinkle them throughout your family, do so. It's a great offering there from the VA. All right, moving on. Non-college degree programs and certificates. You can use the Montgomery or post 9/11 GI Bill to pay for college credits, as well as vocational training or certification programs. These include HVAC repair, truck driving, emergency medical training, cosmetology school, scuba dive master certifications, flight school. The example that I've been giving to kind of open up the mindset, right, just like this just did, was the Automotive Dealership Institute, where they take you for a month and they cram all this information and help you get hired on in training's a 1 month long program, and then they get you hired on. They work with organizations, automobile dealerships, and what have you throughout the nation to get you hired on. And great program, and they accept post 9/11 GI Bill. So it's just, again, you know, these types of things just open up the mindset. It's not just go get a bachelor's in X, right? Go for something you want to go for. If you want to go for scuba dive master certifications, then do that. If you want to go to cosmetology school, do that. If you want to be an EMT, do that. Truck driver, do it. HVAC, do it. Finance manager for an automotive dealership, do it, right? It's just, it depends on your flavor. Pick your flavor. All right, other non-college degree programs are available through the Vet Tech program, which offer coding boot camps and similar information science programs. What more? Here's a list, and there's a hyperlink for free IT certifications available to veterans. Moving on, Veterans Readiness and Employment, VRE program, which I think is just a fantastic program within the VA. It's a bit cumbersome to get approved. I wish it was a little more streamlined and definitive to get into it, but it is a great program nonetheless. Let's move on with that. If you have a service-connected disability rating from the VA of at least a 10% or on active duty and waiting to be medically discharged, you may be eligible for Veterans Readiness and Employment, that program, right? It's great, the VRE program. The purpose of the VRE program is to help veterans with service-connected disabilities obtain employment support and services. VRE offers jobs and education benefits in addition to other programs you may be eligible for within the VA, including the GI Bill. VRE services include job training, resume development, apprenticeship, and more. Within the VRE, some veterans may receive access to the VRE Special Employer Incentives Program, which pays employers an incentive to hire disabled veterans who face employment-related challenges. If you have a service-connected disability, you can apply for VRE, and there's a hyperlink here. And I'll share this in the description below for you. Next one, transferring GI Bill credits. Now, be careful here. Okay, my word to you is if you are in the boat of deciding to transfer some or all of your GI Bill, leave just a tiny bit for yourself, okay? Even if it's a week's worth or a month's worth or whatever, leave a little bit for you, transfer the rest. The reason why is because if you get enrolled into VRE, the one we just talked about, they can have two options to pay you out a subsistence allowance. One is the standard subsistence allowance, and it pays out, you know, I don't know, a little over $1,000 per month if you have no post 9/11 GI Bill remaining. However, if you do have any amount of post 9/11 GI Bill remaining, then they can mirror that amount while you're in the program. That is huge, but you must have at least 1 day remaining. So make sure you do. All right. So transferring GI Bill credits, you can transfer your unused GI Bill credits to spouse and dependents of a veteran as long as you meet certain service requirements. Next benefit of this list of 10 is free tax preparation. Veterans and their families have access to free tax preparation services through volunteer income tax assistance offices on military bases. VITA. Sounds like a song. Somebody should write one. So, volunteer income tax assistance. VITA. Living la vida. VITA. All right, so VITA's tax professionals understand complicated tax issues related to the military lifestyle. Next one on the list here is life insurance. Many veterans have trouble obtaining traditional life insurance, especially with a service-connected injury or disability. Through the Veterans Group Life Insurance Program, veterans may be eligible to purchase up to $400,000 in life insurance at competitive premium rates. You must apply within a year plus 120 days of leaving military service according to the VA. Don't wait until the last day, like with most things. If you sign up for VGLI within 240 days of your separation, you don't need to prove you're in good health. That's important. Next one, mortgage help. Veterans having trouble making their mortgage payments can receive payment assistance and counseling through the Department of Veterans Affairs. Options for help include special repayment plans, loan forbearance, loan modification programs, and financial counseling. Aside from foreclosure assistance, the VA provides a mortgage option for veterans, military members, and surviving spouses. The home loan offers zero down, no private mortgage insurance, PMI, and lenient credit requirements. Now, this is a great opportunity if you are looking for a mortgage. Reach out. We've done videos here on this channel as well as Veterans Daily with David Piatek, and he has done a great job. I encourage you to look at the live streams. We've done live streams with them. So go into the lives. You'll see the ones where we talk about mortgages with David Piatek as a guest on the channel. So check that out if you're looking at anything with regard to mortgages. VA loans are a benefit, but the VA doesn't act as the lender. To get a VA loan, you need to contact a private lender or bank, mortgage broker, that type of stuff. And that's why I throw David's name out there. He does offer a lot of resources and is at a bank. So there you go. Moving on. Next one. American Corporate Partners. And this is the last one on the list. American Corporate Partners connects veterans with top companies to help them obtain a job after their time in service. The program also provides one-on-one mentoring and other career development services. For more information, you can visit their website for the American Corporate Partners and see what they have. So with that concludes the top 10. I'd love to know if you knew about all of these or if there was anything new on that list. Please drop that in the comments. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.